I have seen happier men at the gallows.
Heh, crap-wise elsewhere, Efendim. Today the Byzantines stole half a year's worth of coin from us.
Mi dispiace. Can I help?
Perhaps. For centuries, my people have been slandered and insulted, labeled witches and warlocks. Well, so be it. We will not run from these lies anymore, but embrace them. Encourage these rumors, for it is better to be infamous than ignored.
I like the sound of that.
Here is my plan. Every man who touched that chest of coins must die, but discreetly, as if cursed by a pagan hex. The Romani curse becomes our blessing. Perhaps then people will leave us be.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be continuing the series of Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I've done a lot of renovating, and I've done a lot of viewpoints, and I've done a lot of assassin recruitment. Like, I think last time I started, the bottom half of the map was, you know, mostly like this, so it took me a long time to get this area all cleared up, and I almost have every single shop renovated. I think I just here to pay for the ones over here, and then also these type of shops, I guess. And it took a long time for assassins to recruit. And I think I have so far, yeah, all the assassins are recruited, mostly. I don't know why that's a glitch of him on his knees. I'll do the contracts later, because right now I'm a little bit low on money, and some of the contracts you do need a... Some of the contracts, they require you to pay a certain amount of money just to send your assassins. And it took a lot of, you know, Templar towers a long time.
Hey, some respect for your fellow man, no?
And think about it though, what makes it a little bit different between Brotherhood and Revelations when it comes to the assassins is that it's actually more better for you to level up your recruit, you know, your Brotherhood, because the difference between Revelations and Brotherhood is that when it comes to the Templar towers, once you take care of the Templar towers in Brotherhood, like, that's it, the problem is taken care of. But Revelations, if you don't have master assassin rank, for each specific den, then the Templars will always attack your den. But they're just always gonna attack your den until you get a master assassin rank to take, you know, to defend it. That's if you don't like doing the tower defenses or whatever. Like, tower defenses are not bad, but it does get annoying once they keep attacking.
You know, I love scaring the foreigner. Maybe we'll get some more quirky...
Because I just did 3 already of tower defenses, and then by the 3rd time when it happened, it actually was very annoying, and then I could have lost.
Nice work, Kefas. Those kids won't throw on the road anymore.
It is a small
I like
thing,
the way you widen
but I
your
like to
eyes
think
and
it is
nostrils.
useful.
Because earlier, before I started this mission, it was like full Templar or Warrior, but now the tower is gone. like, at least for this mission, it'll be a little bit more easier.
They probably stole this money from someone else. It serves them right. What is happening? Is he in?
But make it pretend like it's cursed.
Do not stay.
It's kind of weird that the courtesans are Romanians, that they have daggers. But even though if they do try to fight, they won't fight. And but I'm not gonna lie, guys. The courtesans from Revelations, they actually are much more attractive than Brotherhood.
Bad idea.
Since they are been ignored, so they said that might as well fine then, let's make the rumors believable that they're voodoos or whatever witches. So make the chest look like it's cursed by killing them discreetly.
God preserve me! I was a fool!
Haha, the old tricks are always the best. Do be careful, Ezio. I hear that chest is cursed.
Where to, bella donna?
This way.
Bella
And stay
donna.
alert. Have you heard the term gypsy?
Quite often, see.
Did you know that this word was born from the misapprehension that my people are from Egypt?
You find it offensive?
I find it funny. My people are from Eastern Persia and beyond. Yet, somehow we have become citizens of a land we have never seen.
People are quick to judge and slow to correct themselves.
People are stupid.
Sometimes.
True.
Ezio, the simplest answer is always the best.
You know, even though I did not actually bought this armor and I did not do anything, I don't know how I got this armor. But supposedly it was just randomly in the inventory menu, and then like here it was. And it's actually not that bad for like a master armor for their version of their assassin outfit. Still pretty good with the mask as well.
You should count it. Make sure everything is there.
Oh, you have our thanks, Ezio. And you can count on us from here on out. For anything, at any time.
Good to know. If I need, say, to borrow some money, I will ask you.
You know, even at Ezio's twilight years, they are still flirting with him. Well, what can I say? I cannot speak for women, but some women, they actually said they actually do prefer older men. And my only guess is because of experience, they say, when it comes to men. And I think I admitted this before on one of my playthroughs. I'm not sure actually which video I did. but I actually not officially like dated not like she and I did not officially date, but we were starting to see each other, and I think she was like what 30, like around that. Yeah, I think that's how old she was, and she had a kid. I think she was like 30, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Even though our time was brief together, she was foxy. Like, don't judge me, but I'm just saying. Like, I guess in a way I guess I get it. Like, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm just speaking for myself and some people, I guess. How do I have chest burns?
Always ready for victory, mentor.
Before I do the main mission, I'm gonna go to the bank, so, make the withdrawal so I can, because I actually sometimes do need money to send, the assassins on their contracts. Which kind of sucks because that did not happen in Brotherhood. Like, there's a couple of changes that, in Revelations did better, and there are other smaller changes that Revelations kind of like, why? Like the small change I actually don't like in Revelations, that is that whenever you do renovating, for some reason, like your status or whatever it is, that for you to get spotted from Templars, it increases every single time you buy a shop. When in Brotherhood, you don't do that. And the other thing I actually do like what Brother did better than Revelations is that Brotherhood, I don't know why they like Revelations, they charge you a fee to send your assassins on contracts. Because that didn't happen last time. And the tower defense, it's like I'm more like a 50-50 when it comes to that. Like, what I like about the tower defense is that it kind of gives a reason why you want to upgrade your assassins. And what I mean by that is that when you upgrade your assassins to level 10, your assassin recruits is like they're strong enough to like protect the dens and no longer have like incoming, attacks on the. But if you don't have your assassins at any level enough, the den attacks they're just gonna keep coming at you. So it's like the den attacks of battles, like it's kind of there to like motivate you to upgrade your assassins, because like if the sooner you upgrade your assassins, the less den attacks will come at you. So it's like, okay, if you don't upgrade your assassins, then this is what's gonna happen. So it's like a reason to upgrade your assassins, but at the same time, it's just like those who really don't care much about, the recruits, then yeah, it's just like, okay, okay, this is what's gonna happen, that type of thing. Let's get a big contract this time, hopefully. Ah, crap, not yet. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, crap. Not yet, I can't do that, so let's show you if we can do this one. Yeah, that works. Reclaim the city. Nope, guess not. Damascus. Athens. Okay, I guess they're now all on contracts. I think we're visiting Altair, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the memory.
The markings on this key are familiar. And the material, I have seen its kind before. Just like the Apple of Eden. Ancient technology from the first civilization.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to protagonists, I already made a video like which my favorite from least to favorite, and ever since I read the codex pages officially in Assassin's Creed 2, Altair as became one of my favorite characters even more. Like, people need to stop like ranking Altair so low. Like, he's actually very important to the franchise. 24 years old, and he became a master at 25, I think.
Broken foot.
It's actually nice to play as Altair again.
What is your name, brother?
Altair, son of Umar.
Umar. Oh yes. He was a fine man who lived as he died. With honor.
Altair, we have been betrayed. The enemy has overrun the castle.
You live. And Al-Mualim, where is he?
He was inside when the Crusaders broke through. But we can do nothing for him now. Altair, we must fall back.
When I close the castle gate, flank the Crusaders in the village and drive them into the canyon.
You don't stand a chance!
Abbas, no mistakes.
On the contrary, Altair is all they need, because he became the master assassin at the age of 25, as I remember correctly, hopefully, yeah. So, and not only that, like, Altair actually, I didn't realize from the first game, like, I have played the very first game, don't get me wrong guys, but I just don't have the access to do it as I wanted to. But the point is that I didn't know it back then when I first time played part 1 that it's been canon that Altair was never been hit. Like if that is true throughout the whole part 1 series and most of his life, then that's pretty badass. Like, without being hit, like, you can't really get any more skilled than that. So that's why I read the YouTube video and I watched, and after I keep learning more and more about Altair, like how not only how much important he is, but also how he's his biggest influence when it comes to the assassins and the creed and everything. But yeah, I do believe he's definitely the probably like the most deadly assassin out of all of them.
I can't die. I'm running late enough.
I know there are citizens around here, so that I didn't realize when I first time played this game. But even though Subject 16 he explained why you're also playing as Altair, Ezio, like you're clashing, but it also explains that it's kind of give you also a reason like you don't. It's Altair's story in Ezio is like it's not just forced upon us like to play as Altair. It actually made relevance to the story. Like it was almost as if it was a natural flow. Like, not only, like, it made it relevant to Desmond, like, hey, your mind's clashing when it comes to your ancestors, Altair, Ezio at the same time, but it also made it, like, connected more, very smoothly than it ever did. And that's what made Revelations one of the best stories in the series. Let's use the Sword of Altair. Wait. No, that's not the Sword of Altair. Never mind. So I think we're just gonna stick with the Hidden Blade then. And after reading the codex pages of part 2, yeah, like, I actually know that yes, they are from Altair. I did know that, but I never took the time to actually read the codex pages themselves, like. So yeah, Altair, he obviously placed the codex pages as almost as a journal. And Altair, he basically came up with the Hidden Blade designs. Like, even though he did not have the invention, like, he's not an inventor like Leonardo da Vinci, but to be able to actually succeed, though, to make it, even though for Altair it did take longer, is that he still managed to do it, especially back in his time. He officially made like, okay, how can we increase the weapons of the Hidden Blade? But eventually, I remember in the codex pages, he mentioned that yes, it does benefit the assassins when upgrading the blade. Double blades, it requires a certain type of metal that it's not really easy to come by, so Altair could not just simply like make it for everybody. Like, so eventually what he did do, though, he made it the double blades when it comes to like trusted high-ranking assassins only. And eventually he did make the the poison, like how, like it's some certain blades, like they're contaminated with the lethal doses, like some of the tip of the blade. So yeah, Altair, not only he eventually became wiser, as by the end of the first game, he also became very intelligent of the hidden blade designs, and he became a natural leader ever since after he killed Amolim, and he became one of the skilled assassin in the franchise for never being hit in his life, and even he still managed to actually take back Masyaf even in his 80s. So if that's like if that's not like the most skilled assassins into the entire series, I don't know what else is. Like I think the only character who can defeat Altair in a fight, in a fair one-on-one fight when it comes to like blades design, like only weapons, like let's say swords, blades, you know, like fair, like not gadgets, because yeah, just to put it fair, I think the only people who can defeat Altair on a one-on-one fight is two people, Desmond and Cassandra.
Another step, and your mentor dies.
You will not leave this place alive, traitor.
No, you misunderstand. I am no traitor. For I cannot betray those I never truly loved.
Then you are doubly wretched, for you have been living a lie.
Yeah, and after Altair does not stand a chance, and guess what? He saved Al-Mualim and defeated and helped them like retake their home back.
Now you call on your lapdog to protect you? You disappoint me.
Hang on, no, actually, if we actually count this, he saved the Brotherhood 3 times when it comes to the cutscenes. Because he saved the Brotherhood because of saving Al-Mualim, but he also saved the Brotherhood because of Al-Mualim when he was corrupted, and then the 3rd time he saved the Brotherhood when he was in his 80s.
Another good man dies and still you say nothing. I am surprised. You taught me many things, Al-Mualim, but patience was not one of them. Speak now, or I will cut out your tongue that you may speak no more!
Yeah, just simply replaying this game, it just makes me appreciate certain characters. Desmond, yeah, the three characters, Altair, Ezio, and Desmond. They are the best characters in the franchise, in my opinion. They actually made Assassin's Creed important. They actually made the Assassin's Creed story amazing, like everything.
You put too much faith in the hearts of men, Altair. The Templars know the truth. Humans are weak, base, and petty.
No. Our creed is evidence to the contrary.
Perhaps I am not wise enough to understand, but I suspect the opposite. That I am too wise to believe such rubbish.
You offered him a chance to salvage his dignity. Why?
No man should pass from this world without knowing some kindness.
But he shunned your graces.
As was his right.
Altair, I have watched you grow from a boy to a man in so short a time. It fills me with as much sadness as pride. You fit your father's shoes as if they had been tailored to your feet.
I did not know him well as a father. He was an assassin, above all.
You too were born into this order. Do you regret it?
How can I regret the only life I've ever known?
It's
You may
deep right
find a
there,
way
what
in
he
time,
said.
And it will be up to you to choose the path you prefer. Come, my boy, and ready your blade. This battle is not yet won.
Yeah, Altair was literally born into the Creed. He gave his entire life since birth to death. Like, when it comes to who's most, like, devoted to the Creed, it is definitely Altair. He's definitely one of them. And then, I think Bayek as well. Because he's the father of the Creed. He created the Creed with Aya, so... I just wish they could have put a sequel with Bayek, actually. He deserves one. Especially, like, he's the creator. Like, doesn't he actually have the right to actually have more of a story?
So they contain recorded memories, these keys. These ancient seals. But what is Altair trying to tell us, I wonder? What does he want the future to know? Or to learn?
Oof. Oh yeah, what was I saying earlier? Oh yeah, who could defeat Altair in a one-on-one fight that's fair only when it comes to blade weapons? Or any fair one-on-one?
Thanks to you, we...
The reason why Desmond, I believe he would win against Altair, because here's the thing. He did confirm it. Desmond says, my ancestor is Ezio and Altair. Like, he literally said it in the part 2. So, not just that, he has the bleeding effect of... If we go by Desmond's character who he plays as, and since he dies, is Altair, one of the best deadly assassins, Ezio, one of the best protagonists of the assassins, Haytham Kenway, the respected Templar in my opinion, and a deadly Templar, like ruthless one, and Connor, which he's a one-man army. So combining those 4 of the bleeding effect, and Desmond has that, he would win against Altair. Like, just out of it, like, don't get me wrong. So yeah, because Desmond has those bleeding effects when it comes to those characters. And the other character obviously would win against Altair, if we're gonna go by the timeline, is Cassandra, because if we're gonna go with just Prime Cassandra before she became immortal with the Staff of Isu, or Hermes, whatever, then she would lose. Well, still put up a good fight, but she would lose. But since Cassandra, she's lived over 1,000 years, if the timeline's correct, then yeah, over 1,000 years of experience when it comes to combat or traveling, whatever, you know, you get the point. Just by that alone, like, you would eventually become very skilled at some point, especially with the Isu staff. So, like, that's the main reason why she would win against Altair, because she would have 1,000 years of experience. And, like, the rest of the assassins, they obviously would put a good fight, like Ezio, but I believe Cassandra and Desmond would truly be the only one who would win against Altair in a 1-1 fight. However, each single character is not a pushover in their own right. I still don't want to risk it. I'm just still. I still put it like 100%. So I'm sorry, guys, but it's just me. I don't take chances. You guys hear anybody in the background? That's my uncle. Honestly, my mother, she always tells me that my uncle, ever since he came to the U.S., because since she's from Cuba, my stepmother at least, the first time he went to, yeah, he went to Walmart for the first time, and obviously he had like those moments like surprising because like he walked in, he's like, oh my gosh, like so many stuff is here, like it's so big, and like because when I went to Cuba for the first time with my dad and my stepmother, because it's not only to meet my stepmother's family, they also wanted to have me experience what life is with outside of the U.S., like to help me also appreciate like what, like don't take what you have in the U.S. for granted, and it definitely really did. It did show me a lot. Because compared to the Cuba and the US, like it is very different when it comes to stores, everything. I even made a video, like my experience on my Facebook on what life is. My experience first time visiting Cuba, even though it's not like the best high quality, but you can check it out over there. Like it gives you like the basic info. To assassin. Oh shit. I'm so blind.
And the news of the Traitor Valley. Have you found him?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Two of our brothers were kidnapped from this den earlier today. Now Vali is demanding that we hand over our property to the Templars.
No. Do not negotiate with men who use hostages as leverage. We hunt them down, and we eliminate them.
Then we should split up and search Galata now. We have little time to waste.
Don't worry, we'll save our brothers and sisters. You know, it only says a lot too, like assassins from different countries, they respect you already as mentor because you more than earned it from for what you've done. You're like, yes, Ezio's the mentor of like wise and wisdom, but Yusuf, he's basically teaching Ezio when it comes to like tactics and tools, like other mostly like methods that's mostly useful, like a shortcut, like you don't have to worry as much, like make the job easier.
I know I've...
For your next act, you swallow swords.
Keep your ears.
Es angular. Es angular. Nos dejamos yo y ese que morir los vientos del plan. ¿Sí?
Templars don't quit.
Was it Bali who did this to you?
Mentor, forget me. You have fallen for a ruse. He captured me to draw assassins away from our headquarters. He will be on his way there now.
Well, they say he used to be an assassin, so he actually is kind of clever.
That could be our man.
You know, I think at some point I would read his bio, because I'm just curious, eventually. What the frick? That was weird. Okay, that's a nice animation.
You're a canny soldier, Ezio. But you alone are not enough to save this city.
I'm not alone.
I will follow from the rooftops.
And he killed another one of ours.
Melissa, trabajando. Y Melissa. Y Melissa.
Well done.
Yo también hablé, estuve escribiendo un rato con
Once your
Jaimeri.
creed was as vital to me as air and water. But when the Turks marched into Wallachia and you assassins did nothing to stop it, how could I continue to believe? If a man's philosophy does not let him protect his people, his home, and his family, what good can it do for the world?
Peace be with you.
Show respect, as Ezio always said. Assassin promotions.
Claudia, I am now in possession of one of the Masyaf keys. And better still, I have discovered a map, encoded with signs and symbols, which I believe will lead me to the remaining keys. Its full meaning is a mystery to me, but I am thankful to have met a Venetian woman willing to help me decipher it. I must not overstate my successes. The Templars still hold one key hostage, and if I am to recover it, I may need more help than the assassins can provide. If I can make a friend in the Ottoman court, my access to the secrets of the city will improve greatly.
Oh, Prince Sunaman?
Sí. Mira, vas a quitar la plancha del lado. Tienes que conseguirte primero el kit.
I'm gonna do the next Desmond storyline mission, and I think that should be enough for this playthrough. And like eventually, I'll continue the missions in the next one.
Cuando vayas a pelear por el cajón, tienes que buscarte chirri nuevo. Ah, bueno.
I honestly don't mind about this actually, but some people they don't like it. Like a story's a story. Like you just have to have the patience when they're trying to give you more data of a character.
The morning bell. God, I hated that. Ringing 5 days a week just before dawn. Up before the birds. Me and the other kids.
Come on, Desmond, get up. No lagging.
Exercise. Mandatory. A dip in the creek to get clean, then oats with butter and apple juice for breakfast. Ugh.
Mira a ver si consigues el otro ese ahí. Mira si puedo conseguir el otro, busque ese ahí para que haga el cajón nuevo ya.
I must have walked 1,000,000 miles before I was 10. But it was nice. I liked those days out in the hills. The hush, the open air, the deep dark of the forest. Crunch of boots on the dry ground.
Can you see Rapid City from here? No, that's much further east.
Estaría más zorro. ¿Qué zorro es el cabezón ese?
Oh crap.
¿Qué zorro es el cabezón ese? El cabezón ese, ¿qué zorro? Está bien. Queda bien el zorro. La yegua de Brico tiene una barriga grande.
I don't remember this one. Do I go down?
¿Cuándo pare más o menos?
Oh crap.
¿Para cuándo pare?
Hang on. So I like what? Just keep making it until it breaks my fall. Oh, I don't get it though. So what do I have to do? I don't get it. the? Oh shit.
Voy a pelarme.
Oh, I did it? Oh crap.
Un ratico voy a pelarme. ¿Eh? ¿Oh?
What is this war about? What are we fighting for? They never told me much. Just enough. They kept things shrouded. An air of secrecy. For my own good, they said. So
That's the thing though, if you keep secrets for too long, eventually it's just gonna backfire.
Or what we were doing, there'd be trouble.
They're everywhere, Desmond. They have their hands in everything. Politics, war, finance, high-tech, agriculture. People are asleep. And while they dream, Abstergo builds a nightmare.
Abstergo. The first time I saw that name, it was on the side of a bottle of ibuprofen. Mom laughed when I asked her about it. Can't get away, she said.
Well, we pick our battles, I guess. So many to choose from.
She told me the average American household contains 3 dozen Abstergo-owned products at any given moment. If you tried to purge them from your life completely, it would be a full-time job. So this was it. The global conspiracy, Abstergo. Fingers in every pie. Governments, corporations, universities. Mom and Dad made it sound so scary. But it didn't feel scary. An enemy has to have a face, but all I could see was a bottle of painkillers.
God damn it. This is a little bit confusing. What, do I go up? I don't get it.
Oh no, eso tiene su cinturón, que soy yo. Eso tiene que hacer el cajón ahora. Tiene que hacer el cajón. Tiene que hacer el cajón por la medida de los cines. Cuando tú vayas para allá, tiene que llevar el zinc para que lo mida, para cuando vayan a hacer el cajón, para que él mide el zinc por el cajón.
God damn it.
Tiene que tener cuidado que después tiene para que no falle.
I almost had it. Yeah, without actually, I accidentally almost had it.
Lleva la tapa al lado y la de frente para que no falle.
Ay, ay, ay. Screw it. I'm just too frustrated. Okay.
Tico. Yo lo vi en Facebook, una foto de un tiel aquí, y me acordé y dije, tú también si lo llama porque ustedes se van bien.
What scared me was the training. Sweat, tears, bloody lip every once in a while.
Focus, Desmond, focus.
How far were they going to push me?
Strength, speed, agility. No excuses.
Couldn't stand it. What was the point? For years and years, I thought some major catastrophe was on the horizon.
It does make sense for Desmond part. Because, like, you're not giving them purpose, like, it's just, like, when you have no purpose, like, if someone does not tell you why, like, they just keep saying, like, you need to trust me, like, you're just giving them blind faith. Not everyone can just simply just follow through like that. God damn it. Ah, Dios mío.
No sé si todo el mundo, porque yo diferente todo el mundo. Yo no sé por qué razón. Yo no entiendo por qué razón la gente cambia. Si aquí en este país tienes de todo, tienes lo que tú quieras, pero tienes casa y trabajo, mano, más nada. Aquí la gente no se visita, aquí es casa y trabajo. Más nada, ese es el mundo aquí, casa y trabajo, más nada.
I'm getting too damn frustrated at this.
Que no te metas con nadie que dice que se va todos los días por una discoteca, eso es un cuento, y eso es un tanque, ¿no? Eso es un tanquete aquí.
You know what? I'm just gonna end this here, guys, because I'm getting too frustrated, so